on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Baller, and it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Turner, and it's Shepard in at the 2 spot. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Strus passes to Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Over to the wing. Siakam for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's Allen. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
First one falls for him. So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps on the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
The wide open shot from Strus. And another miss by Cleveland.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Ball.
Number 33.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Nembhard, the pass to Shepard. For 3, Siakam.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
To stop the run, Garland with the bucket.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Nembhard. Off target from outside. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Indiana. It's a 3-point game.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's Mobley. Makes it off the glass.
Evan Mobley.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
He's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Strus in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Nembhard, the pass to Shepard. For three, Siakam. Offensive rebound, Turner. And it's sent back by Allen. From past the arc. Cleveland gets it back.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, 3 from Strus. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mathurin. And it's Strus with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And then Allen slams it in.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Great showing for him last season. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now, here's Garland. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. Allen passes the ball. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. For 3, Siakam. Rebounded by Baller.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Cavaliers ball.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th, Jared Allen.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Baller. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. Here's Baller. He's coming off a 16-point game against New York.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. He came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout called the Pacers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Baller, that's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
To the middle. Allen, that's good. And it's 6 points for Allen.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Jackson passes to Mathurin. They could use a bucket. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Baller passes to Merrill.
Pacers foul, Jackson.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
ABC's checked in for Max Strus. Outside for Jackson. Mathurin for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Tyson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Nembhard. 5 points in the game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Tyson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Tyson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of record. Still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. And Cleveland with a change here too. Porter's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Merrill passes to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam with it, guarded by Hunter. Siakam's shot is off.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
The second chance effort. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. Stolen by Allen. Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Indiana.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Jackson. Mathurin for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Here's Mathurin, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. And the foul called on ABC.
Jackson.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The Pacers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. There's the pass to Mathurin. Here's Nesmith. Fires from deep. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Porter kicks to Hunter. Goes back up. Allen's shot is off.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Mathurin. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Matherin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Pass to Merrill. Here's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Siakam hits them both. Porter looking it over. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Nesmith. Will be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. And there's Jackson, and it's Jackson, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And the rejection by Jackson. Ball is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 33.
Strus against Mathurin. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got his second basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Donovan Mitchell has fit in great with the Cavaliers. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he's unbelievable. Always uplifting, positive, thinking about other people first. And to me, that's more important than all this put the ball in the basket stuff. Those are the types of people you want to surround yourself with. Kevin?
David, that is outstanding. Thank you so much. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Mathurin passes to Jackson. Here's Toppin.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And you think of height is an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
The Pacers making a switch here. Freaks checked in. Jackson up top, guarded by Garland. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Here's Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Toppin kicks to Jackson. Shoots the three. And it's Freak missing. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Toppin. Second chance shot. And the layup by Jackson.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now, here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Over Jackson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Garland finds Strus. Back to Garland for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Pacers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes it to Nesmith. Out to the wing. Here's Freak. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hunter. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Knicks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it. And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And the pass to Hunter. Knocked away. Toppin with the steal. And here we go. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. The 3 from Garland. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And Darius Garland, no doubt, a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
Shot from 12. Buries the jump shot. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
The tray in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Mobley the pass to Garland. Another shot. He lays it in.
Darius Garland.
And now that's 11 points for Darius Garland. Pacers trail by 5. To the inside, and stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Baller. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Hunter kicks to Garland. That 3 off the mark. Pacers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Nesmith. That one falls. Nesmith has got 9. And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Garland with it. He's got 11. ABC passes to Allen. Outside Garland. Swiped away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Freak. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Lobbed up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You appreciate how hard Allen works to be an efficient scorer. He doesn't try and play outside of himself.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Outside Garland. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Out to the right wing. Toppin up top. Here's Freak. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Freak. Right wing. Here's Neesmith. Tries again. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Inside and stolen by Freak. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Neesmith. Cavaliers with the rebound. Strus has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garland the pass to Merrill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Indiana making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Nembhard. He has 6 to the left wing. Freak passes to Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Dishes to Porter. It's Strus on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Here's Allen. The rebound by Turner. And Indiana shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Toppin with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Freak. Here's Shepard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Driving in. Merrill passes to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Shepard the pass to Turner. And it goes down 2 points. Turner's got his 2nd basket of the night.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Number 12. First personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Mathurin, good. 9 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Strus. Over Mathurin. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Cleveland. bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
I like the way we're playing tonight, but, one or two untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild animals. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. Waller is out there with Garland. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. And here is Garland, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Mobley outside. Back to Garland.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Over to the left wing. Passes it to Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Pacers trail by 8. To the paint. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Pacers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Mathurin.
Free throw good, Mathurin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The pass to Allen. And it's sent back by Bryant. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. And it's Shepard missing. Cleveland leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Mobley against Siakam. Good D by Mobley.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Bryant, back to Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Mobley.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Inside. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Shepard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Now, here's Strus. 12 points for him. Here's Shepard, covered by Mobley. Siakam passes to Turner, and it's good for 2. And that's now 6 points for Miles Turner.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Mobley, left side. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Siakam. Out to the right wing. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. The three-pointer, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jackson passes to Nembhard. Indiana again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Hunter. Can't hit from 12.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Siakam passes to Turner. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. 14 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Pass to Allen. Garland against Jackson. Allen right side. There's Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 15.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Mathurin finds Jackson. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Hunter. He has yet to score. Back to Allen. He dishes it to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Jackson to the right side. Fires for three. Nembhard's shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
But you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it. Substitution on the court.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Porter against Jackson. Mobley looking it over. Second shot opportunity. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 6 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Nembhard. And Indiana, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Stolen by Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here is Porter, following the score by Indiana. Kicks it to Hunter. Out left to the wing. Here's Tyson. Turner covering, and that one good. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Hunter against Siakam. To the wing right side. From the arc. Nembhard's shot is good. 15 points in the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Stolen by Jackson. Passes to Nembhard. He nails it, and we're tied up. Nembhard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hunter. That one misses. Good D by Siakam. For the lead. The three. No good there. Now Cleveland shooting the ball at 42%. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mathurin. And up the court come the Pacers on the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Jackson kicks to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Yep, that one goes in there. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the focus for Mobley against the contest, not letting it throw him off his look.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Porter against Jackson. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Porter. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. ABC passes to Porter. Again, the Cavaliers score. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Siakam outside. Mathurin for three. Traps in the train. Mathurin's got 17 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
The pass to Mathurin. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Over Porter. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves it right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Shepard in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Strus. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Shepard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Shepard. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Allen.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Baller. No good. Shot missing. Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Mobley. Nembhard. It's good from long range. Nembhard's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Wound up there for Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Passes it to Allen, to the middle. Here's Mobley. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Pacers leading by 3. Mathurin passes to Neesmith. Toppin with it. Here's Shepard. No good with the triple.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Strus. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now the pass to Nesmith. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks to Toppin from outside the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Garland. The Pacers shooting about 42% so far. Shepard, the pass to Jackson. Outside Mathurin. Here we go, one-on-one. To take the lead. And he sinks the layup. And that's now 6 points for Ball. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Freaks checked in for Benedict Mathurin. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. That, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Shepard. He kicks it to Freak. Jackson down low. Allen defending. Jackson passes to Nesmith. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Outside Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Toppin. Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Here's Shepard after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Toppin passes to Shepard. Here's Nesmith. Off target with his three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's 19 points for Darius Garland.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Garland. And it's Shepard missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Down low and stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. If it counts, and that's 10 points for Ball.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Now, here's Nesmith. Here's Toppin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul. First team foul. At the line. For Indiana, Obi Toppin.
No good on the free throw.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-3 run. Strus against Mathurin. They get it back. Allen passes to Strus. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Nembhard on the wing. Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Toppin.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Now, here's Hunter, and Allen slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Outside Jackson. Mathurin passes to Jackson. Offline with his three. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Garland, no good. Here's Nembhard. And it's sent back by Allen. Inside, in transition. Here come the Cavaliers.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Nembhard. There's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Strus. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here's Garland. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. They grab their own miss.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
To the paint. That one goes in. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jackson against Garland. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Allen.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Knocks it loose. Back to Strus for the three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise. kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Outside Garland. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long.